Welcome back to the channel. I am the Humble Gamer. Make sure to put God first in everything that you do. With that being said, let's say our prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for this opportunity to do something to your glory. I ask that you bless this session, not for my benefit and good, but for the benefit and good of those who are watching. Amen. And our Bible verse for this session comes from Psalms 24, verse 1 and 2 from the New International Version. And it states, "The earth is the Lord's and everything in it, the world and all who live in it. For he founded it on the seas and established it on the waters." And that is Psalms 24, verse 1 and 2, New International Version. And today we are playing Beecarbonize. It is published by Charles Games on March 1st, 2023. It has 10,000 plus downloads in the Google Play Store with 491 reviews and a 4.4 average star rating. And I should note that this is another best of. It is Google's, it got an honorable mention on Google's best of good games. And what attracted me to it was it's a card game about trying to do good. And a lot of times when I play these types of games, like the card games, or like, you know, if you're the president or you're in some type of industry, it's like lie, cheat, and steal your way to the top. And, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, like I get the appeal of that. But what drew me to this game was the fact that you can actually do some good. I wish there was more games like that where it wasn't always a push to get to the top. Like, hey, I want to do some good. And if that means I make less money, or my city doesn't grow as big or whatnot, that's fine. But, you know, to appreciate that aspect of it all, that doing good and living for the Lord doesn't always make you prosperous with money. Sometimes those things don't come, but there's greater rewards than that coming in the next life. But besides that, here, doing well may not also make you prosperous, but it shouldn't also make you a loser, which it does in a lot of these games. It's like, if you don't do this, if you don't choose to take money from the people, then you'll never get ahead, you know, those types of things. And I don't like the message of that. I understand it's a game, but I don't like the message. So I am happy that there are alternative games that don't speak to that. So I'm gonna try this. I should have. I gave it a pretty big build up, so I hope that it is like that, where you do have the opportunity to play the game in that way. But we'll see. So let's get started. Let's start with standard mode since I'm just starting out. Welcome to Earth Simulation. The rules are simple. Do not let the world fall apart. All right. Watch out for growing emissions. These 4 sectors generate your resources. Buy the first card. All right. Here you can see the basic card and its price. Each card modifies the speed of its sector, and also how many emissions the sector produces. Buy the first one. All right. If the card is in its sector, it creates new resources. If you drag it outside its sector, it is destroyed after a while. You control the speed of the simulation here. Watch out for the people sector. People consume, I guess that's money, and produce people. Oh, industry. It produces industry, not money. It produces industry. To upgrade cards, tap them and choose the upgrade you want. All right. Saving the planet won't be easy. Try a different strategy and find the gold winning card. If you're lost, you can find help in the pause menu. All right. Nature, conservation, people. I don't have enough for that. I do have enough for science funding. But since we're trying to save, let's start with ecosystem. Since we're trying to Nature conservation. All right, so local solutions, nature restoration, archaeology. All right. Agroecology. Okay. We don't have a lot of resources here, so let's keep looking. Societal change. Okay, we got some money, but I think the people sector will take away some of the industry coins that we have. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, but we do have enough for societal change. We want to use it there, or do we want to wait for science funding? What's over here? Okay, so we probably should get out of this industry 20th century. Look at I think that we should probably go to something. Ooh, we can't afford that. Could afford renewables though. So let's do renewables. No, we don't have any science cards. So science, we need something for science. I'm gonna have to spend money. Okay. New card found. Science funding. Emissions cleaning gives us -2. Removes 30 emissions. Science incubator. I don't know what that does. Does it tell me? Oh, this is a starting card. Does this stop the time in the background too while I'm looking at this? Hope so. This is a starting card for the sector science. This is the process, excuse me, guys, of obtaining funds for science projects, investing sufficient resources in scientific resource and capacity can be crucial to ensuring that our knowledge and technologies have a chance to counter the effects of climate change on our planet. Several promising technologies are being developed, but science alone may not be enough to avert climate change, unless action is taken in other sectors. What's going on with my reading, guys? You know what it is? I'm not used to playing games where I have to do a lot of reading. Whoa. The emissions is going up pretty high. We need to do something about that. Can I afford to? No. All right. Maybe I'll do renewables. Because those emissions are, look at, that's just a lot. Okay. We have enough for solar energy, solar wind, hydro energy. What if I remove this off? Get cars placed outside the sector do not work and are soon destroyed. Look at how long it takes now for me to get an industry token though, 160. That's too long. I have to have it there. We need to do something about this people sector though. So we'll create. That's also costing emissions. Good gracious. I don't know how concerned I should be about the emissions so early in the game, but I want to get I'm concerned because we're getting very close to that first level there with our emissions. Okay. What if I take this out now? I'm at 115. That's still a very long time. That's a little too long. Oh, look at all the emissions. Okay. Can we do something else? No space in the industry sector. So we'll increase it. Maybe we've done renewables. We'll never get that much cash. We need some cheap renewables. But everything requires like people cards and we don't have them. I mean, people tokens. Oh, wind energy, it doesn't. Oh, but we don't have any money now. Okay. Let's do wind energy. Oh no, look at the emissions. We're getting up to our, like, the first line. Let's see what happens there. I just don't really have much to do as far as, the world has warmed by 0.5 to 1 degree Celsius compared to the pre-industrial levels. You can expect natural disasters of a historically unprecedented extent. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Here comes a crisis. The more emissions you have, the more will come. If you don't solve them sooner or later, the simulation will collapse. Okay. Next tipping point at 500. Emissions 251. Next tipping point at 500. Emissions per round 30. Okay. All right. Can we? Yeah. I don't know why it put that. Okay. We don't have enough to do anything here. Okay. Okay. Okay, we mitigated it. All right, great. So we got that off the board. Now we have no money. No tokens. How long if I take this out? 67 seconds. That's not bad. And look at the emissions. They go down pretty quick. No! If there's not enough industry tokens, people will start to starve. Okay. I don't like how close it gets to when you do that. No, another disaster. Anti-monoculture laws. I don't know what that is. Okay. This event has created. All right, we'll pay the people to get it off the board. We've got time though. 169 seconds. So let's make sure we know we need 2, and then what we need for this, we need 2 more, and then 1. But this will end our game if we don't. So let's mitigate that right now. Okay. Can we afford another fossil power? Because we need to remove this one here. This is killing us here. We do have enough for this renewable. So you can create more than one card. What I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to remove the industry 20th century. It's killing us. So we have to get those emissions off the board. All right, so that's 48 seconds. So we're gonna remove that. That's gonna slow down the amount of money we can get, but that is truly killing us in this game. All right. I need 2 people tokens and 1. I've got the money now, but I don't have the people tokens. Oh man, I think I'm going to run out of time. Yeah, see here. Okay, so that we're out of the 20th century business, and now we're dealing with renewables, wind energy, and hydro energy. So, I'm really concerned though about what this car is going to. Oh wait, we've got it. Oh, great! And it took some emissions off the board. A star means this car will lead you to victory if you upgrade it further. Oh, okay. So, ecosystems approach. We don't have enough. Oh, we need to expand the sector too. We can't do that yet. All right, so at least we're calming down on the emissions. I want to get to carbon neutral, but I'm looking at the time and we're still going up. So we need to do some more stuff to get carbon neutral. Can we build something? What about this? Three and 2. Okay, that removes 30 off the board. That should buy us a couple of turns, I think. Is that worth it? I don't know. We'll do it. How long does it take? 52 seconds. Okay, so it's going to take a while before we get there, but that it said that takes 30 emissions off the board. I don't know how many. Does it tell us? 367. So yeah, we need, and we're getting per round, we're getting 3 emissions. Okay. So we want to get that to 0. All right. Oh, okay. What about this lifestyle changes? Oh, we just paid 3. Ooh, but we have to keep money in the bank. Because if we don't, then, okay. So that should be enough, right? Oh, no. Okay, we just took 30 emissions off the board, so that's great. What is this? Stop wasting food. Who's wasting food? I don't know, but let's get it off the board. Does it tell you? Ooh. We want to keep that. We have to pay. There we go. It was almost destroyed because it was off the board. This card can't be upgraded further. What does it do? I guess it gave us some. Let me move this right here. Yeah. So it lowered our time for how long we can get those 2 emissions gone, from 89 seconds, and it put it down to 73. So that's good. But now we don't have any people tokens. We do have some science tokens. Let me check their emissions again too. We're down to 2 emissions per round. So that's great. So that should keep us from going too crazy. I would love to get the emissions down to, like I said, to 0, or negative if that's possible. How much does this cost again? Oh, this is just 3 tokens. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay. Let's check over here too and see what we have. Emissions. I could create a carbon capture for -2 on emissions. So let's do that. 3, 4. Well, hold on. Before we do that. Okay, so now we're down to, let's check my emissions level. We're down to 1 emission per round. So that's good. So that would give us, and what's our emission? We have about 100 and something, 154 emissions before we get, and we're only getting 1 per round. So we have like 100 something rounds before we hit our next tipping point. So we're in a good spot. All right, great. Carbon storage removes 80 emissions. Okay. And speeds up our negative emissions too, because we have -2, and this will speed us up. I'd rather do this though, this carbon capture, because it doesn't, we've got tons of science tokens. So we'll use those and create that. No! Energy shortage. Each round negative. Oh, we can't afford to lose any people tokens. 2, 3. People token, mitigate it. Nice. All right. We're looking pretty good, I think. I'm waiting for this emission cleaning to come in. This carbon capture. Sweet. So now we've got carbon capture. We're down to -4 emissions. How many emissions are we doing per round? -1. Great. So now we've got our emissions down to -1 per round. So we're good. Maybe we should increase the sector though. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll increase the people sector too. Well, I don't necessarily need to, because I still have space there. I'll wait till I get 3 cards before I expand a sector, just so that I don't waste any tokens. So they said the star cards will help you win the game. So let's do this one. We've got enough. I wonder if you need all of the star cards or not. And can we just move this up? I know it doesn't matter, but I just like it to look... All right. I'm waiting on this here, this ecosystems approach. Oh, I forgot you could speed this up too. I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to take the time to lifestyle changes. A change in lifestyle to adapt to modern conditions. Modern challenges require modern lifestyle where our ecological footprint will not hinder our ability to live a fulfilling life in the future. Accumulating money and possessions is not the purpose of life, and environmental considerations also mean a better and healthier place to thrive. So this is a -2 emissions card, and speed is down. Oh, it actually slows us down. I didn't pay any attention to that. So if I were to remove this, that would, oh man, that slows us way down. Okay. So that's something that I didn't realize, like the up, I'm looking for up arrows now that will speed us up. Okay. 58, 50. Okay, so that does give us something. All right, so all right, replace with ecocentrism. Isn't that what I have? All right. Shouldn't we also be having better, still just -1 emissions per round? Okay. All right, we've got a ton of science tokens. Is there something we can do with just science tokens? No. 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 Okay, the answer to that is no, guys. I guess I could afford to make another industry card, which will speed up our time to getting money. And for the people, I need something here because I'm getting killed here. Idea incubator. Okay, I'm creating this card. It's decarbonization laws because I need some speed. The lifestyle changes is great because it gives me negative emissions, but it's slowing us down to getting people tokens, which, as you can see, are the ones that are hurting us the most. So I wanted to get something that would help us out. All right, sweet. More emissions off the board. We're down to 290, and we've got -3 emissions per round, so that's great. New card. Okay. So now we're down to 58. What if I just took this off the board? How quickly would it be? 43 seconds. Okay. So that's at least better. But I will go ahead and expand the sector now. I'm afraid, like, I'm so afraid that I was going to get a one of these cards up here where there's like a disaster right when I spent what few tokens we have. Okay. Oof, we don't have enough for that. We could do this though. Transition from fossils. Yeah, let's do that. 4, 1, 2, 3. It gives us negative emissions and it also will speed us up. Wait. 283. Okay, we're still going down. I was like, wait a minute, that looks like it was more than it was before. We don't really need negative emissions per round, I don't think. I just need to make sure we're not gaining any emissions. So I might spend something in the industry sector to speed that up. But I'm going to wait to see how quickly, where this transition from fossils, I want to see how quickly that goes. So we're at 58 seconds. And let's see what this does. 43. Okay. Solar subsidies. We'll go ahead and buy the solar subsidies too. All right, we're doing pretty well, I think. We've basically controlled our emissions. We're down to -6 emissions per round. We're down to 270 overall. We're turning back the clock on the first first danger level, so we're doing pretty well. And we're at 43 seconds. Let's see how quickly this does. Puts us down to, oh, solar subsidies goes there. Oh, sweet. Well, hey, that works out for us. So did that speed us up? Yeah, from 48 to 37. So we lose 11. Oh no, a disaster. And our emissions are also cut in half from 4 to 2. So that's great. All right, what is this? Oh, that's easy. Okay, groves and pools. What is that? I don't know. Oh. A hedge is a line of closely spaced shrubs or trees planted from a barrier or mark the boundary of an area. Hedges are recognized as part of the cultural heritage of many countries for their great value to wildlife and the landscape. Increasingly, they are also valued for the major role they play in preventing soil loss and reducing pollution, and for their potential to regulate water supply and reduce flooding. I've heard of this. Okay, guys, I'm loving this. We're doing well. We are doing well, I think. We'll keep working on this gold star card too, but we have to wait until we get a little bit more money. We need more money. Oh, I'm just realizing too that people cost us money. Now that that's going faster and we're getting more people token, they're also taking more industry tokens. So, okay. We probably need to make another card here. Anything to speed it up even faster? That's 2 emissions. This is 1 emission. And it goes up 1. How many emissions are we costing 2? Well, we're doing fine with 4. No, that's 20. Oh, that's crazy. All right. Yeah, we're losing money here. We've got to figure out a way to mitigate that. We'll spend, oh man, we don't have enough money for this. Hydro plants. Wind energy. Offshore wind farms. We can't afford it. Homemade wind farms. I'll take this. We're losing money too quickly. The people are eating up all of our cash. Gotta be careful too, because I think the last time that we did that, it cost us. Oh, do I need to build up this sector too? Oh man, I don't have enough money to do it. Maybe we'll just get rid of the permaculture then. Something may have to give, guys, because I don't have... How many are our emissions looking? Oh, down to 196. Okay, great. Okay, great. Homemade wind. Oh, now it's down to 27 seconds. Okay, that's great. Because the people are really eating into our our money. Okay. See, I'm upgrading this card in ontological belief that denies the existence of any existential differences between man and nature. It puts man on an equal footing with other living creatures and stands in opposition to the traditional anthropocentric concept of human superiority. All right. I'm not going to build anything out just yet. see here. Can we do anything with science? Can we do anything with science? We don't really need to worry about emissions. We're all good on emissions right now. So we'll hold off on that. I don't want to spend any more industry tokens. Science incubator. That's only costing us 2 people tokens. So I might do that. No, yeah, I can't afford to do anything else. And that'll cut down our emissions too. So let's do that. Oh, so that one just replaces that one, that card. So I didn't need to get it any bigger. Okay, great. So what do our emissions look like? We're down to 117, -8 emissions per round. We are coasting, guys. Coasting. And we're almost here with this one here. 1 second. Okay. So that should be even further down, right? Yeah, -9 emissions. All right, great. Not taking a chance on any random cards right now. We don't need that. Research centers. And our money is coming back too, which is great. Whoa, 2010. All right. But this is the way to victory, I think, because it has the star, and they said the star is the key to the game. So I'm just going to keep building this one up. I don't know if you need to build up all of them. I don't think you need to, but we'll see. 2010. I love the negative emissions. I will say that. So, so far, while I'm waiting to get the money for this biophilic approach, I do enjoy the like I said, I do enjoy the fact that we're doing something good. We're trying to lower emissions in the environment and things of that nature. You know, and it does cost us. You know, we would have more industry tokens if we had stuck with like the 20th century approach, but that was costing us so much emissions. So it is costing us. Our obviously our economies are running slower because of it, but we're also creating less emissions. So there is a trade-off, and that is true. That is true with whatever you do. That there's always going to be a trade-off, and the question is, are you willing to pay the price for that trade-off? What's the thing that's holding you worth? Or the thing that you want to hold on to the most? What is it worth to you? So. But we've got 2 renewables and a hydro energy and a wind energy, solar subsidies, home wind farms. If only things were this easy, because I would think that by now the people probably would be like complaining. Whoa. All right, guys, we've got man, this is costing us a lot too. Wild deforestation from who? Who's doing that? Who's costing us this problem? Oh, and it's quick too. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. Gone. Nope, don't move that. Hold on. Oh no, it's being destroyed. There we go. We caught it. That's great though. That's -3 emissions, and now we're down to -10. Look at our emissions level. -14, and we only have 29 as it is. Guys, we are cruising. We are cruising right now. I love things too, like light rail and buses. Like every place doesn't have them. The area I was living in when I was younger, they didn't have like a good transit system. And if you don't have a good transit system, people are going to take cars, because what else would you be able to do? And then it just kind of clogs up the road, you know, and you need a bus system that actually going to get you to places when you need to get there, not, you know, an hour out of the way or whatnot, because that makes it just inconvenient. Oh no, we can't afford it yet. Okay, now we can, right? What was all that? Is that it? Oh man. What? Please tell me this doesn't require very much. Nitrogen runoff. What? We need money. And there's like nothing that I can do about it right now because I just spent a ton of money. What does it cost me? Plus emissions. It will cost me emissions. Because I don't think I'm going to have enough money but by the time this goes off. I could remove like one of these cards here to slow this down so I can get the money. Can you just keep putting it back and forth? I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that for a second. Okay. I need 5 and 5. Okay, I've got 4. What if I put this back now? Okay. Okay, great. That works. Sweet. And what is this? Create. Let me take this out again. Oh, so it keeps going. Oh, okay. So yeah, you can't spam that as a way. Okay. I tried it. How much longer? Wow, this takes a while. All right. A global oasis. Look at this too. It gives us 4 as far as the speed and a negative 15 emissions that we're going to be rolling once this is made. Okay. Just taking a look to see what's going on here. Look at our emissions, guys. 0 emissions with negative 18 emissions per round. So we're good on emissions. Maybe we should build more stuff to get more tokens. Yeah, let's do that because I don't have anything else to do right now. So I'm not really concerned about emissions. So I mean, what's the point of building anything else right now? Let me try to find some more of those star cards. Oh, here's another one. We'll do this one. Any star cards over here? Nope. Okay. Any star cards over here? Okay, none there either. And we need to build out... We'll build this out. Well, this costs us 2 each. Because I think you have to keep, like, making new cards to get more... to get closer to those star cards. And we're building one here, right? This was a star card. And then this was a star card. Do you have to find them? Maybe there's, like, one in each sector? I don't know. We'll keep building this out then. We'll get something else another card we don't have. Maybe I'll go ahead and do this random one. Okay, where are we at here? Still 100 seconds. Okay. Oh, sweet. Okay, there. 4 and 4. Yeah, we can afford it. Now that we don't have any emissions, like I'm fine with just spending however we need to. I don't want to go too crazy, so I'm working on I'm working on 2 star cards. Oh, Robo Bees. And that speeds up the process, so now we're even more. Now we're at negative 22 emissions. This is even better. This is great. How long? 25 seconds for this one. 19 seconds for this circular economy. What is this? This is an economic system relying on reuse of existing resources and on generating minimum waste. This system helps significantly reduce the human impact on the environment while ensuring economic sustainability. I love that. Let's work together, guys. Let's work together to make things work. A healthy economy and a healthy environment. and a healthy people as well. No, hold on. 7 and 9. Oh, wait, something happened. Congratulations, you won after 73.1 rounds. Oh, that was rounds? Okay. You have rebuilt Earth's ecosystem and won the simulation. Surprisingly, a lot can be achieved with already existing ecosystems. You made the planet greener and more resistant to environmental challenges. Okay. What's this eye in the top corner? So that's a winning gold card. Okay, great. Oh, you can't click on the cards anymore. And I'm still left with invasive weeds on the board as well. I wish they gave me a chance to clear that because I had enough. I had enough to clear it. Yeah. That was pretty fun. It's been a while since I've played like a card game. As I said, this was a part of Google's honorable mention, and it was the first honorable mention. There was like 4 honorable mentions, and this one was the top one. I don't know if they ranked them that way because it didn't say like first, second, third, fourth, or anything like that. It just said honorable mention, but it was the top honorable mention. I can see why. There's a lot that you can learn here too from this game. Like from each individual card, there was something written on the card that you could read about. You may even want to follow up more on some of these systems. I'm noticing here that the nature engineers, nature restoration, and regenerative agriculture cards are the words are kind of moving. I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's just with my phone or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is a really fun game. I definitely could see myself playing this again. I think what would be great too if it could be more than one player, and if there were more disasters that came up that you had to solve with the cards in hand, like maybe those cards have like you have a hand with cards, and then it's like, oh, you need to play 2 renewables to get this, and then you lose your renewables and things of that nature. When something happens, and then you have to gain them back and things of that nature, just to make it a little bit more interactive. But that's not a complaint so much as that's just be something that they could add on in the future. I really did enjoy it. I really did enjoy like lowering the emissions in the game. I thought that was really fun. And I like, especially in the beginning, like that 20th century was really killing us, guys. So if you play this game, and I'm showing you this board just so that you have an idea of what I did. If you decide to play this game, you may want to take that approach. And I am not an expert by any means, so play whatever way you want to. But I just taking the 20th century was killing us with emissions. It really was. Obviously it did help us to get the industry tokens on the board, and it did slow us way down once we took it off the board. But by building more renewables and alternative energy, we were able to make up for the 20th century industry, which I guess is kind of the point of the game was trying to show. Like, hey, there are ways if we invest in different things, we can make up for that. So yeah, it was fun. It was just fun trying to make people healthier and to lower emissions and things of that nature. I know that these things are not as easy as they seem, or as the game may make it seem. Just like when you guys see me play the game of life, obviously you can't just roll over your salary, things of that nature, or just school is just a click of a button or things like that. So I know these are very complicated issues, but it was fun. It was fun to play them in this way, and you may learn something. So I hope you hope you enjoyed this game. I want to thank you for growing with me on this channel, and for watching these videos. I thank the Lord for you guys. I say that often, but I mean it from my heart. I thank you guys for watching. I've noticed that the subscriber count has gone up, which was something that I never planned on I never like planned on like having subscribers. I really was just uploading for myself as a way to like look back, maybe 2 or 3 years from now, if the Lord spares me to see it and be like, oh yeah, I remember I played that game. But there have been people who have come who have enjoyed me. I appreciate all your comments. All the encouragement you guys have been giving me. I really do appreciate that. And like I said, if you have questions for me as far as like with the game or just in general, feel free to ask. I try to get back to comments as soon as I can. So I thank you for joining me for another game. And I told you guys I was not going to Honkai Star Rail. I was not going to just do that game. I am going to play it though. I'm going to play it a few more times as well. We'll just see how far in the story I get before I either decide to stop playing it or I come to the end of the storyline, because it doesn't seem, I still don't feel like I've gone very far in that game. So, but I will play another one of these games as well. Maybe I'll do, instead of, that was standard mode, right? I'll do hardcore mode next time. But in the meantime, I just want to thank you guys for joining me. I hope you're having a blessed day. I hope you're having a blessed week. Remember to keep the Lord first, because the Lord loves you and so do I. And I'll see you next time.